NBA Bounce is the latest game from Outright Games, a games publisher known for publishing licensed games for kids and families. Their previous games include titles like Bluey the Video Game, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutants Unleashed, and SpongeBob SquarePants The Patrick Star Game. Now they're throwing their hats into the sports gaming ring with NBA Bounce. Does this game have the same family-friendly charm that's made Outright's previous games successful? Let's find out as we take a look at NBA Bounce.
Sports Gamers Online is the #1 source for the sports gamer.
NBA Bounce is a 3v3 arcade basketball game with gameplay very similar to NBA Jam and other arcade-style basketball games. Controls are very simple with face buttons for passing, shooting, stealing, and blocking, as well as the right bumper for turbo. NBA Bounce delivers on the fast-paced arcade gameplay. From high-flying dunks to long-distance threes, the action flies by. Shooting is very forgiving with very large green zones and a fair amount of shots that land in the yellow part of the shooting meter going in. This leads to a high-scoring back and forth that keeps things exciting. All 30 NBA teams are licensed and available to use in NBA Bounce, along with the East and West All-Stars. However, there are no licensed NBA players in the game. All of the players in the game are generic created players. You can also create your own player with the different cosmetic unlocks available in the game. There are also no player ratings, so every player plays and controls exactly the same. The biggest drawback with the gameplay is the difficulty. While the game is targeted at families with small children, I do think the difficulty could use some tuning. There are 3 difficulty settings: Rookie, Advanced, and Pro. Rookie and Advanced feel very similar and posed almost no challenge, which isn't a big deal because, again, the game is intended for children. However, the Pro setting felt like something straight out of a Dark Souls game. I could barely take a single step without getting the ball stolen from me. Defenders were incredibly fast to intercept passes and block shots, while on offense the CPU picked me apart in a split second. I like having a harder setting, but this could use some work. NBA Bounce has an assortment of game modes to change things up. There are pickup games where you can play basic games with any of the 32 teams in the game. There are also party games. These games are a fun twist on the usual gameplay. At the beginning of each quarter, a new random modifier is added to the rules of the game. This could include bonus point spots, the 3-point line changing size throughout the quarter, and the ball shocking the player if it's held for too long. This is the most fun way to play NBA Bounce as it innovates on the arcade basketball formula and does something new with it. The other game modes are Tournament and Season modes. Tournament mode allows you to play a tournament of 8, 16, or 32 teams, with rounds being best of 3, 5, or 7 games. Season mode allows you to choose a team to play an entire 82-game season with. Don't worry, you can easily and quickly simulate games in Season mode. Season mode also includes the NBA Cup and NBA Playoffs, including the play-in, which I wasn't expecting. The game modes in NBA Bounce are what you would expect in a basic couch co-op focused sports game. Party mode is the shining star as it does something that we haven't seen before. Outside of that though, I doubt how much tournament or season mode will keep players coming back more than a handful of times. The art style of NBA Bounce is very colorful, which makes it kid and family friendly, which I figure is the goal. From goofy hairstyles to mascots and superfans, NBA Bounce presents an arcade art style to go with its arcade gameplay. Ian Eagle provides the commentary for games in NBA Bounce. His voice isn't over the top and he won't be throwing out any boom shakalakas, but he does a very good job. One thing I noticed though that was a bit odd was he often referred to the teams as home team and away team instead of using their actual team names. NBA Bounce succeeds in what it sets out to do. It's a very well-made arcade-style basketball game for kids and families. The gameplay is fast and fun, while the art style and sound effects help add to the excitement. There are even a couple of game modes to help keep things interesting. With all that being said, this isn't a game for everyone. I don't think the average sports gamer will get more than a couple hours of entertainment out of this. But for those looking for something to enjoy with their young kids, I think this is a very good option. Well, that's going to do it for this review, everyone. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave it a like and also subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any of our future videos. And for all your sports gaming news and updates, stay tuned to Sports Gamers Online. I'm Brandon Satterwhite with SGO. Thank you for watching.